Hi everyone, so I'm back with another video, and today I'm going to be recording my best of 2013 video. This is actually going to be all drugstore products for you guys, and then I'll come back and do a higher end because I love high end products as well. But I just want to go ahead and do the drugstore one and get that one up for you first. So first of all, I'm going to start with primers, and I have one that is kind of like a primer for your face, but you can also go back and double it as a highlight, or it just gives you a nice dewy effect. And I have been loving the L'Oreal Paris Magic Lumi for this. It just looks like that. The consistency is actually kind of white, but this is a really good one if you're someone that's looking for that kind of dewy look, or it's a nice alternative to the MAC Luster drops. So I definitely like this for that. And then for my eyeshadow based primer, I've been loving the Essence the I Heart Stage, and you can get this at Ulta. But I love this. I tend to, what I do is let it kind of get a little bit tacky, almost like to the dry state, and then I just rub it all over my lids. I found out that's the best way for me to wear it since I have oily lids, but this is definitely, I would say, my favorite drugstore primer. For foundation, I have been loving, my favorite one is the Revlon Nearly Naked, but because I ran out of that one and I'm not repurchasing any more foundation because I went on like a foundation kick for a while for the longest time, I decided that I'm just going to use what I have in my arsenal for now, and then once I run out of my drugstore foundations, well, actually run out of a couple of foundations, then I'd actually go out and repurchase one. So I've been loving the CoverGirl Queen. This is the 3-in-1 Flawless. It's a foundation, it's a powder and concealer all in one, and I really like this. However, if you are someone that tends to have dry skin, make sure you moisturize really good with this product because it will settle in fine lines and wrinkles, and it will definitely stick to dry patches. So just make sure you moisturize really well if you plan to use that. For under eye concealer, I have been in love with, and I have used this for the longest kind of time. This is the new Adrian Dark Circle Eraser. You can still get these. I absolutely love them. Don't get it confused with the other one they have. I think they have one that's just a concealer, but this one is actually a dark circle eraser. But I tend to use this also for highlighting. I have a video. It's a get ready with me video, and I show you guys how I use that one. I'll link that video down below if you guys want to go and check that out. But I really like using this for highlighting and also concealing under my eyes for drugstore concealers. But I have one that I even love even better for drugstore concealers, and it's actually a foundation, but I use it as a concealer, and it is the Ruby Kisses, the 3D face corrector. This is actually a foundation, but you can use it as a concealer, and I love this one. You just need the slightest amount of this to use wherever you're going to conceal, because it is so emollient that if not, it will definitely crease and get in fine lines and wrinkles and so forth. So you just need the very smallest bit, and then of course I would definitely set it with a powder. So my favorite drugstore powder is the, also by Ruby Kisses, but it's the mineral powder. And you could use this also as a foundation, the mineral powder. But what I tend to do is just use a very little bit and go ahead and just put it right underneath the eye area. And I found out that this actually works pretty well. I do like this one. They also have some translucent powders also by Ruby Kisses, and they are great as well. You can pick these up at your beauty supply store, and they're really inexpensive, around $4.99 for each of these. Okay, so let's talk about eyes. For eyes, of course, my favorite drugstore brand is Wet n Wild. The Vanity palette has always been my favorite, and I also love this Comfort Zone palette. Now, I don't tend to use these as much because I do have a lot of higher end palettes now, but these are wonderful. They're great alternatives to the Urban Decay Naked shadows, to even some MAC shadows. Very compatible, very easy to blend with, just really overall nice colors. This one, of course, would definitely be one of my favorites. I can't even tell you when I got it, but I know I absolutely love it. I've had it forever. This matte side is the Balm.com. Absolutely love it. Love it, love it, love it. So definitely check out Wet n Wild, and they've came out with even newer palettes than these that I have here. So definitely make sure you get those a look at, girls. They had one that was kind of a neutral one that I saw in the drugstore yesterday, and it was absolutely beautiful. So definitely make sure you have a look at those. Also for eyes, we have to line our eyes. So my favorite eyeliner is the Jordana ones. You can get these at Walgreens. These are nice and creamy, and they do last a long time. This is just the swatch of the brown one here, but this one is in brown. These are really inexpensive too. I want to say maybe like $1.99, if that. And my favorite mascara, of course, is the Rocket Mascara by Maybelline. And I just really love the brush on this one. Of course, you guys know I was in love with the cat eyes, but I do love this one. This is also one of my favorite mascaras, and this is the one that I kind of ended up, after I finished the cat eyes, this was definitely the one I went to, and I kind of like it over the cat eyes, but don't say I said anything. For my favorite drugstore gel eyeliner, I'm in love with the L'Oreal 24 Hour Infallible. Really nice, the blackest black liner that I've seen, very comparable to the liquid liner that I use from the Balm Cosmetics. So really in love with this. For my favorite bronzer, I have been loving the Sonia Kashuk. This is comparable to a higher end kind of cream bronzer, the something. I'm thinking Too Faced, but it's a different name. But anyway, it's very comparable to a higher end one, but it's absolutely wonderful. The only complaint that I have about this one, you will hit pan in no time. I think I might have used this maybe 10 times, and I hit pan in it really fast. So that's the only thing. You don't get that much product. And it does cost a pretty penny because, you know, Sonia Kashuk products are a little bit more expensive. You can get these products at Target, but I do like the cream bronzers over the powder bronzers if you want a really nice contour effect. My favorite blushes have to go to Milani. I love the Milani baked blushes. I'm not sure if they have came out with some different ones. I know at one time they had like all these on sale, and when they did, I stacked up on them. But I do love the Bellissimo Bronze, and of course the Luminoso. Very beautiful, very pretty. You can use the Luminoso also as a highlight because it's just such a nice, pretty, kind of peachy highlight color. So I absolutely love that. Now my favorite setting spray, I had to actually change the bottle because the last bottle wouldn't spritz well, but I do love the e.l.f. setting spray. It's actually in this little Urban Decay bottle here, but that is one of my favorite setting sprays. I think it's around maybe $3. Really inexpensive, and it works great for drugstore setting sprays. Favorite lip glosses would go to the NYX Butter Glosses. I have so many of these things that I absolutely love them. I have backups and so forth, and I just absolutely love them. The smell is so yummy, but the color payoff is even better, and they're just nice and creamy. You do have to reapply these, but other than that, I do love these so much. I think these are excellent products, and I'm really in love with them, and I'm so happy that I discovered them. However, I did discover something the other day when I was in the drugstore that I like a lot better, and they tend to last a lot longer, but we'll discuss that in another video. And last but not least, I'm going to finish up with my lip products. These are going to be lipsticks, and I have been in love with the Milani. I think these are the Statement lipsticks that they came out with. I have been in love with this color 26, which is this nude cream, and the Naturally Chic, which is the number 25. Beautiful lip colors, guys. Really, really pretty. Nice pigmentation. A little bit of a smell, not too strong, but absolutely love these. And of course, I could not finish the video without mentioning this one. This is the Revlon Super Lustrous Lipstick, and this is in the color 660, known as Berry Halt. But I absolutely love this color. It is the perfect color, definitely for summer. I wore it like crazy during the summer. I know a lot of people have been wearing it during the winter, which is okay, but it comes off as more like of a lilac color. So I have not been using that color. I'm waiting more for like spring to kind of pop this color out and to actually wear it. So there you have it, guys. That's the video. Hopefully you enjoyed the Drugstore 2013. I tag all of my viewers out there to do the same and share with us some of your favorite drugstore products. And I will see you guys in the very next video. Bye.